Serving you Anderson Cooper realness, Ariana Grande 2018, retirement ready. Those are the vibes. Is that right? What's up, you guys? Welcome back. It's Dylan, or if you're new to my channel, welcome. So let me address the elephant in the room. I mean, like, not my face, but like my hair. I dyed my hair. So yes, I got my hair cut and colored, and I am so happy with the results. Honestly, I am beyond overjoyed. I feel like I've become a new person, or like a better version of myself when my hair is cut and colored. I feel amazing, and it's actually partially the reason why I did not post a video, I want to say last week or the week before, and it's because I had this appointment booked for a while now, and I decided to let my hair grow out because I wanted to show a really big transformation. But the thing I didn't realize is how miserable and cranky and how easily I do not like myself when my hair is long. I felt like my face was really big when the sides of my hair are long, and it was just a whole thing. That leads me to the point of saying that I actually got my hair cut and colored professionally. I don't know if y'all remember, but I did a video, I want to say last year or something around that time frame. It was one of my first videos, and it was me dyeing my hair myself. Whew. Girl, let me tell you, that was not a good point in my life. Like, I would not follow that tutorial. I wouldn't even call it a tutorial because there were a lot of flaws, I guess you could say, and even my hairstylist told me there were flaws in my video. Full on called me out and like low-key dragged me, but like it was all good. That's why I wanted to make this video. I kind of wanted to walk through the steps of the difference between going to a professional to get your hair cut and colored, or even just colored, in comparison to doing it yourself, because I have done both, and the results are really different and drastic. So if you like this video, go give it a thumbs up, subscribe, bell notification, you know the drill. Let's get into it. Okay, so where do I begin with this video? So I got my hair cut and colored at Chevello Salon. I have been going there for, I want to say like not too long, but like it's been a while now. I've kind of grown to just stick to that one salon because I've been trying barbershops, and honestly the results have just been so unpredictable. Like, you just don't know what you're getting into when you go to a barbershop sometimes. Seriously, you don't know. But it is related to a beta, which everyone knows. They have some sort of relation to them in some sort of capacity. So that's why I really love them. They sell Aveda products, they use them. It's a really nice experience going into there. It's actually funny, I met my hairdresser by doing a collaboration with Aveda 2 years ago now, and literally the moment I met him, I just knew I would have a really long relationship with him because he was so nice, funny, I felt comfortable with him, and he did an amazing job. He was very precise. I can tell when someone does or knows what they're doing when it comes to hair, and he like hit the nail on the mark. So yeah, we decided to do a hair transformation, and at first I told him I wanted to do highlights because I just like the idea. I've seen it on Instagram. It looked really cool, natural, kind of like a nice in-between subtle transition. But me being the way I am, I messaged him a week later being like, hey, would it be cool if we like scrap that idea of highlights and do like a full black to bleach blonde hair transformation? And honestly, I was like low-key very scared because like I felt like he was gonna say no, because that is a huge thing to change on someone, but he was cool with it, he was down, and I was very happy. I got my hair cut and colored 2 days ago now, I think it is, 2 days ago. And before I went to the appointment, and I do this with every single hair appointment I have, whether it is for coloring or cut or anything, I always bring photos because, as I've said in my videos in the past, I personally believe hairdressers are artists, and they need to see some sort of reference, because I know when I'm working on anything that's artistic, I like to see some sort of inspiration or reference photo, whether you copy it exactly or you take a piece from that and do something with it. So I brought in some gray or metallic inspiration photos, and one that really caught my attention, and I have mentioned him in a video before. I brought in a photo of Chris Appleton. Like, now he does celebrity hair, he's done Ariana Grande's hair, he does Kim Kardashian West's hair. So he does have a pretty good portfolio, I guess you could say, but I personally loved his own hair. It was really nice. It's very messy, laid back. It has that very casual look, but because it's so beautifully dyed to that nice metallic gray silver, I just like loved it. And actually, I did not mention my hairdresser's name. I apologize. Honestly, I should have mentioned him at the very beginning. His name is Gabo. He's honestly amazing. I love him. I will leave his information down below. If you are in Toronto, please book an appointment with him. I highly recommend. I pretty much told Gabo that I wanted to have this photo, pretty much like the exact same look, but the thing is that he had roots to his hair. It was starting to grow out a little bit, and the one thing that we talked about when going into the appointment was that because my hair does grow back really fast, and at some point you're going to have roots, there's really no point in creating those roots already. You know what I mean? It's almost like a wasted process that naturally just happens to you. So I was down for it, whatever. Pretty much we just like dove right into the whole dyeing process. It took a total of, I want to say 6.5 hours to cut and color. Let me tell you, you better buckle in for that 6.5 hours. Get yourself like a fully charged phone, get yourself drinks and stuff like that. Have stuff planned that day, literally cancel it because it could take a long time, and it depends on how much your hair absorbs the dye. We only did 2 sets of bleaching. Now, he initially planned for 3, but because my hair was really, I don't want to say absorbent, but like it really took the dye well, that we didn't really need to do 3. I will include the photos right here of the first round. First round, it turns bright yellow, and I forget how yellow your hair turns from doing that drastic change. But the one thing he did mention, he kept on talking to me throughout the whole process, which I absolutely love because he knows that I make videos about this kind of stuff, is how important it is to dye your hair starting from the outer ends and then work your way to the root to give you that even overall color. So because your scalp does give off a lot of heat, it tends to make the roots a little bit darker when it comes to dyeing, so you do those after or later than starting with your outer ends, so it gives you that even tone. You know what I mean? And so then we moved on to the second round of bleaching. This time it turned out a lot lighter, more like a bleach blonde, which I was very happy with. Then we moved on to the toner, and the best analogy that Gabo, my hairdresser, told me throughout this whole process about toner was that toner to hair is pretty much like varnishes for wood. It's a final step that looks really nice, makes it look really clean, professional, but you can get any color or tone to the hair by using a toner. So I like that analogy a lot. I already knew that, but for the sake of explaining in this video, I really like that analogy. You get it, right? So we did the toner, and the toner, I have to say, was probably the most painful part of this whole process. He told me ahead of time that the toner part is going to be a little bit more painful, and I could have gone with semi-permanent or permanent. I chose permanent because it actually gives you more of a metallic look in comparison to semi-permanent, and it lasts longer. So I was like, you know what, I want this to last as long as possible because I really am going to love it. I just know it, so let's just do permanent. The toner was probably at least 5 minutes on your head, but it felt really long because it was really like it kind of burned your scalp, because again you've already put 2 rounds of bleaching on your scalp, so it is really sensitive. That's probably why the chemical hurt a little bit. But so we did the toner, and honestly instantly I could tell the color was already changing when using the toner, so that was very comforting. And then we moved on to the cutting part, and that's honestly where I felt so good, because he, once again, I showed him the photo of Chris Appleton, put it right here, to have that like side swoop right here. I do not like a side part anymore. I don't know, I think it looks a little bit too formal. I think this is like a very nice casual look. It gives you like some texture, all of that, and he literally killed this look. I didn't want to go for like a very extreme skin look right here because again, I didn't want it to grow out so fast and show the roots, so he did such an amazing job. Honestly, like, the cut is amazing, the color is amazing. And actually, the one thing I do want to mention too that I did not mention in my past video of me dyeing my hair, when you have a professional do it, and they know what they're doing, the feeling of your hair that you have after doing that is completely different, because I know after I bleached my hair at home, my hair was falling out by the clumps, like legit was falling out by the clumps, and I think a lot of people will tell you that too, if they're honest about when it comes to bleaching your hair at home. My hair feels so healthy right now. It feels like literally, it feels exactly like my hair, just with a little bit of texture. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not gonna say it's super smooth, but because it is dyed to this extreme, I know exactly what my hair felt like when I dyed it myself. Like it, like it literally felt like straw or hay. Like it felt so dead and damaged. It was falling out by the clumps. Like I would rub my hands through my hair would fall out. It was like a whole messy process, but now I have not had a single strand of hair fall out. And I think what throws people off from going to a salon to doing it yourself is that it's the price. Honestly, that's the main reason what throws me off sometimes when doing anything is the price. I don't want to pay for things when I can do it myself. But if you know dyeing your hair or having a dyed hair look looks good on you, then honestly I think the money is worth it. You know, let's take for example Khloe Kardashian. Let's mention another Kardashian in this video. Khloe Kardashian looks really, I don't want to say bad, but she doesn't look great with just plain brunette hair. But when she dyes it blonde, she looks like a completely different person. So if you are like that, where dyeing your hair or bleaching it looks a lot better on you, then the money is almost worth it, because you feel good about yourself, you look good. I highly recommend, if you are going to dye your hair to this extreme, go to a professional, because you will get an overall even cut. Your hair will end up being healthier. It's a nice experience in comparison to doing it yourself. And pretty much all I want to say in this video. Again, like, I cannot tell you how happy I am with this hair, and honestly, you will probably see a lot of more content from me because I really want to milk every ounce of content out of this hair right here, because I do love it so much. So yeah, if you like this video, go give it a thumbs up, subscribe, bell notification, follow me on Instagram. You know the drill, and yeah, see ya.